What did you feel when you realized that Luke meant bringer of light and healer?
It was an amazing moment after our boy, through a miracle, was brought to us, and we went to the hospital and met our son, and we decided, okay, well, we're going to call him Luke. We love the name, but on the way home we thought, well, we better check out what the name meant. So we phoned up a friend who Googled it, of course, like everyone does if they want information these days, and we found out that it meant healer and bringer of light. And we just thought, there's that God's got a plan for us, and that God's given us this child, and God's given us this name as well, who our son is, and what he's going to do for our lives. And that's what he's done.
How old is Luke now?
Luke will be 3 on the 24th of August, so he's...
My brother's birthday.
Great, that was Duke Kahanamoku's birthday, who was my hero, one of the greatest surfer of all time. To me, even greater than Kelly Slater. And so it's just a very auspicious day that my son happened to be born on that day.
How was and is your relationship the same with Matthew and Luke?
Well, it's very much the same, but it's different. We lost our beautiful son when he was 15 and a half. Luke is 2 and a half now. And sometimes I see the same things in the boys, and my love for them is exactly the same. And I've always thought that they are, even though Luke never met Matthew, he's very much connected with Matthew, and he's Matthew's brother in so many ways that we don't understand. Like, I'll tell you this little story. So on Matthew's birthday, on the day, the anniversary of Matthew's death, on the 24th of April this year, like a week and a half ago, my wife and I were in our office, and we had this beautiful black and white picture of Matthew up on the screen, of our computer screen. Beautiful black and white picture. And we're looking at it, and we're feeling really sad, and we're missing Matthew. And Luke walks into the office, and he says, "Mama, Dada, look at that picture of Matthew. Look at the rainbow." Now, it's a black and white picture. And he's saying, look at the rainbow. Now, on the day that Matthew died, he phoned up Carla when he was at school that day. And he said, "Mama, I'm standing under a beautiful rainbow. It's beautiful. I'm right under this beautiful rainbow." Now, for Luke to say that, he's 2 and a half. I didn't even know that he knew the word rainbow. I didn't even know that he knew what. But to look at a black and white picture, there's no rainbow in the picture. We've never spoken to Luke about a rainbow with Matthew. And for him to say that, it was amazing. You guys are asking good questions. No one's ever asked me a lot of these questions.
If you could relive any moment of your entire life, what would it be?
Ooh. I've never, I like to always look forward. When you're surfing a wave and you're riding that wave, you never ride a wave and you look behind you. Maybe just on the takeoff, when you're paddling for the wave, you're making sure that there's no one behind you or anything like that. But when you're riding, you're riding forward, and I think that's a really good metaphor for life. Is that you look forward, and that Matthew, when he wrote an essay for school on the day he died, and he read it to me over the phone about an hour before he died. And there's a line in the essay that he wrote, and in it he talks about getting inside the tube. It's this beautiful essay he wrote about getting inside the tube. And he writes, "The light shines ahead." So that's where I go, to where the light shines ahead, not behind. That's how I like to live my life. So I like where I am right now.
So here's the last question.
What would you give tips to us for
What advice? Yeah.
Well, you guys, okay. Always paddle back out. So this is from the book, The Surface Code, and you guys told me you've read it, but for your other young friends, is always paddle back out. Obviously, it's quite simple what that means. You have a wipe out, you paddle back out, because we all have big challenges in our lives. So you've got to have perseverance, and you never ever give up. Always got to paddle back out no matter the wipe out. Take the drop with commitment. So take 2 more strokes if you're going to get a wave. So you think you're going to get the wave, you take 2 more strokes, and they've got to be your strongest strokes. So that's another metaphor for life. Try really hard, no matter what it is. You try your absolute best, and whatever you try with commitment. And then also, you asked me like about getting inside the tube and what it feels like, and I told you like you get stoked, and that's the most amazing feeling in surfing, is to pass on that feeling to others. Do something for other people. You know, join an environmental organization, help a friend of yours that might be having some problems at school or with homework. Is do something for someone else and don't ask for anything in return. Okay, so courage and perseverance, commitment, and just give something back.
That's a good closing statement. That was good. Thank you so much.
Great, guys. You did an awesome job. The boys did a fantastic job. These guys are going to be professionals. NBC, ABC, CBS.